This man was known as the bravest among his colleagues. The fastest of them all, he was always at the front, leading the way. He was the funniest guy in all of France and possessed incredible physical feats. One of his greatest talents was climbing over 70 floors, using nothing but a pair of gloves. But halfway through one such climb, the gloves ran out of power. Still, he remained the fastest man in France, able to assemble a submachine gun in just 3 seconds. One day, during a team training session, the leader was explaining the use of equipment, when suddenly the building alarm blared. A time bomb had been found near the door. With very little time to act, Ryan, without hesitation, stepped forward, determined to save everyone. He decided to drive the car alone and take the bomb far away. But just as he turned his head, it was all a drill. His performance, however, completely enraged the team leader. Months later, Ryan's world turned upside down. His grandmother had been kidnapped by ruthless drug dealers, who demanded 2 rare gemstones in exchange for her life. Desperate, Ryan rushed to the police chief to seek permission to go on the mission, but was denied. So he did the unthinkable. He threw away his police officer's ID and made the decision to rescue his grandmother on his own. His first step was to gather the necessary equipment, and he had a plan. He would raid the police station's ammunition depot. As he prepared to leave, he bumped into a former colleague. Without a second thought, he knocked the man unconscious and took him to a secluded spot. There, Ryan and his friend stole an airplane, setting their sights on the billionaire's house, where the gemstones were said to be. His friend claimed he could fly the plane, but after a grueling 6-hour journey, they landed, only to discover they were still in the same place. It turned out the plane was just a flight simulator. Frustrated but undeterred, Ryan and his friend bought new plane tickets and headed to the billionaire's mansion. The next day, they arrived at a glamorous party, only to discover the billionaire who owned the gemstones was a woman. Ryan, always quick to charm, decided to use his good looks to win her over. But in an unexpected twist, the billionaire took the initiative and invited him to a secret room backstage. As soon as Ryan entered, he was met by 2 hulking men. Sensing the danger, he handed over his pistol,